It's Friday evening. You walk into a pub in England for the first time. Someone says, "What are you having?" Someone else says, "I'll get these in." A bloke at the bar says, "Mine's a pint," and then mumbles something you can't quite catch. And within about 30 seconds, you realise your English textbook did not prepare you for this. So, I've made a 6-part series that will. By the end of it, you'll have the vocabulary to walk into any British pub in this country and sound like you've been going there for years. Now, here's how this is going to work. Each episode, I'm going to play 3 characters in a short dialogue. We've got Ches, who's from East London, proper working class, bit of a Cockney twang, not full Cockney, just East London, all right? We've got Charlie, who's from Surrey, so fairly neutral southern accent, middle class. And then there's Charles. Charles is from South Kensington, South Ken for you. He is unbelievably posh, like my family has a wing in the National Gallery named after them kind of posh. These 3 are mates. Unlikely mates, but mates. And across 6 episodes, we're going to follow their entire night out at the pub, from start to finish. In each episode, you'll hear the dialogue first, then I'll break down the key vocabulary and phrases. But here's the thing. Most people will finish this episode and think, "Oh, that was interesting," and then never use a single expression from it again. And honestly, I don't blame them. Going from "I heard it" to "I can use it" takes a specific kind of practice, which is exactly why I make these free vocabulary worksheets. For today's episode, I've broken down the best phrases with clear definitions for non-native speakers, example sentences, collocations, and the real life situations where each one fits naturally. And there are interactive quizzes too, and they're not just for fun. The research says that actively testing yourself on new words can triple your retention compared to just listening. So if you'd rather be the person who actually remembers this stuff tomorrow, scan the QR code on screen or grab the link from the description box, show notes, or comments. And that link will open the page that video podcast viewers can see right now. Then put your name and email in, and I'll be able to send the free worksheet directly to your email inbox. All right, episode 1. The lads are finishing up their workday, and someone suggests going to the pub. Let's see how that plays out, shall we? Oi, oi! Who's about tonight then? I've had an absolute mare of a day, and I am gasping for a pint. Someone tell me they're free. Yeah, I could be persuaded. Been stuck in back-to-back meetings since 9. My brain's fried. Where are you thinking? Dunno yet. Somewhere decent, though. Not that dodgy place we ended up in last time. Charles, you about? Good evening, gentlemen. I've just wrapped up at the office. I could certainly be tempted by a quiet drink somewhere. Shall we say the Lamb and Flag? The Lamb and Flag? Bit dear, innit? Last time I went there, they charged me £7 for a pint of lager. £7. Nearly fell off my stool. Yeah, that is steep. What about the Crown? It's a proper no-frills kind of place. Good ales, not too pricey. And they've got that beer garden out the back. The Crown? Isn't that the one with the rather sticky carpet? That's the one. It's got character. Look, it's not the Ritz, but the beer's decent, the staff are sound, and it won't cost us an arm and a leg. I'm sold. The Crown it is. What time are we saying? I could be there for 6:30, or is that too early? I don't want to be that bloke nursing a pint on his own for 40 minutes. 6:30 works. Nice. I'll head straight there from work. Beat the rush. Oh, 6:30 is a touch early for me, guys. I need to nip home and freshen up first. Should we say 7? Or maybe 7:30 to be safe? Freshen up? What are you freshening up for? It's the Crown, not Black Tie Gala. Just come as you are, mate. I've been in the office for 11 hours straight, Chaz. I'd rather not turn up looking like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. Tell you what, let's split the difference. 6:45. Chaz, you can get there early and bag us a table near the garden. And Charles, that gives you enough time to make yourself beautiful. Everyone wins. Fine by me. I'll scope the place out, grab a cheeky half while I'm waiting. 7:15? I can work with that. Shall I see if Rupert wants to tag along? You mentioned the other day he fancied a pint. Rupert? As in your mate Rupert, who spent 45 minutes last time telling me about his wine collection. Nah, you're all right, mate. Yeah, maybe not, Rupert. Let's keep it to us three. Proper low-key one. No dramas. Just a few pints and a catch-up. Now you're talking. Right, I'm out the door. See you at the Crown. First round's on Charlie. Is it? Since when? Since just now. Cheers, mate. I think you've just been stitched up there, Charlie. See you both shortly. Right. There is a lot going on in that dialogue, and I'm going to pick out 5 phrases that I think are the most useful for you. But honestly, I could have picked 15. So remember to grab that free worksheet. But yeah, let's get into phrase number 1, which is an absolute mare. And Chaz says this. He said he's had an absolute mare of a day. A mare is short for nightmare, and you use it when something goes badly. Your train got cancelled and you were late for work. That morning was a mare. You cooked dinner and burnt everything. Absolute mare. It's casual, it's quite punchy, and you'll hear it quite often. Number 2 is gasping for a pint. If you're gasping for something, you desperately want it. You need it. Gasping for a coffee, gasping for some fresh air, gasping for a pint. It's got this physical feeling to it, like you can barely survive without it. It's dramatic and British. Number 3 is, nah, you're right. Nah, you are all right. So, no, you are all right. Or, no, you are okay, basically. So, nah, you're all right. It trips people up because many learners probably think it sounds quite positive. It sounds like you're saying, you are fine. You are good. You're good. You're fine. But it actually means no. When Charles suggests inviting Rupert and Chaz says, nah, you're all right, he's saying no thanks in a slightly polite way. You'll hear this in pubs, in shops, most places. And if someone offers you something and you don't want it, you could say, nah, you're all right. Nah, you're all right. Number 4 is nursing a pint. Charlie says, I say, I don't want to be sat there nursing a pint on my own for 45 minutes. And to nurse a pint means to drink it really, really slowly. You're just holding it, taking tiny sips every few minutes, making it last forever. Maybe you're waiting for someone. Maybe you're trying not to get too drunk too quickly. Either way, you're nursing it, like you're looking after it, keeping it alive. Yeah. And then number 5 is stitched up. Right at the end, Charles says, Charlie's been stitched up. And to stitch someone up means to trick them or set them up. And Chaz just casually announced that Charlie's buying the first round. And Charlie didn't get a say in it. He didn't get to say no or yes. He didn't agree with it. So he was stitched up, kind of. But you will hear this quite regularly. And you could also hear he got stitched up, or that's a stitch up. Yeah. Variations of the phrase. Now, I've covered 5 phrases, but honestly, as I said, there were a lot more in that dialogue. Things like dragged through the hedge backwards, bag a table, dodgy. All of them are useful, and all of them are in the free worksheet I keep banging on about. Keep going over. That one will be in the free worksheet. But not only does it have a list of them, there are clear definitions, example sentences, collocations, the lot. If you grabbed it earlier, good, very good. If you didn't, scan the QR code on screen or hit the link in the description or comments section, and that link will take you to a page where you can fill in your name and email so that I can send the worksheet directly to your email inbox. And that is episode 1 done. The lads haven't even arrived at the pub yet, and there's already that much vocabulary flying around. I guess that's the thing about British English. Half of what we say sounds like it means one thing, and actually it could mean something completely different. And the pub is where all of that is turned up to full volume. So yeah, look out for next episode. They actually get to the Crown, walk up to the bar and try to order their drinks. 3 very different blokes, 3 very different ways for asking for a pint. So yeah, make sure to look out for that one. Thank you for listening. Grab that free worksheet and subscribe if you haven't. Give it a thumbs up if you're on YouTube, or comment, or even rate the podcast and even give it a review. Like, tell me why you liked it. That'd be lovely. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time on the British English Podcast. Bye for now.